All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 1153 on this beautiful Monday evening. It is a Monday evening. What a weird start, but I don't know what's going on with our technology. But we got it figured out and we're here. All right, everybody, thank you so much for being here. This is KonaButterflyz. This is the Studying Brew. Like I said, this is 30 minutes of just learning. What do you want to call it? Just learning how to pass an exam. Can I get an amen from the church? Just want to pass an exam. That's all I want to do is just pass an exam. Am I right? That's all we need to do.
Just
That's it. And a lot of you might be brand new to Kona. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is different. This is different. If you were expecting the boring, dry, gonna fall asleep any minute because they keep talking about stuff I haven't studied yet, don't worry, you're in luck. We're not going to do any of that. My name is Andy. I'm the guy that tries to figure out the technology before we get on. But you're not here for my technological problems here at Kona. No, you're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know so that way you too can get what we were talking about, which is a pass notice. And that's all we want is a pass notice.
I'm going to take what Joanna put in the chat about mastering Monday moves. How about just mastering Mondays?
Sure. Tonight we are going to be talking about keywords. We're going to look at the keys to actually passing an exam. Look, guys, we talk about it all the time. And if you're brand new, you probably haven't heard this before. You could study and study and study for any exam. Any exam. Doesn't matter. Securities. I know there's a lot of people on here trying to pass the securities exam, whether it's the SIE, the 6, 63, 26, 65, 7, 66, 28, 54, 56. It doesn't matter. You name them all. Doesn't matter which series. It doesn't matter. You can read the book 5,000, 6,000 times, whatever. We've had people that actually took an LEM of a different study prep, rewrote it not once, not twice, 3 times. Yes, they rewrote every page, 489 pages. Rewrote it 3 times. Word by word by word by word by line, because they were told that that writing or thinking in ink and writing has a way of like creating memory paths inside your head, and it allows you to recall and remember everything if you write it. So they were like, well, I'll just write it 3 times. Shoot. Took them 6 months to study for that exam.
Yeah.
Why are we looking that up?
Because I wanted to see if California.
Why are you looking that up right now? ADD. Dude, I'm over here talking about it. She's over here looking it up, the Aurora Borealis. And if you could see it in our area. That's what we're talking about. You can study and study and study. And at the moment that you need to go to the exam, you rewrote the book 3 times. And then the next thing you know, you're in the parking lot looking up Aurora Borealises. And can you stay focused? Can you stay focused in the exam? It's when you go into that exam room and you're trying to read the questions and you're trying to and you're getting blurry eyed and you're trying to make the connections. And all of a sudden you're hit with that. I don't even know if I'm reading the right thing. Nothing looks even familiar.
Yeah, I've been there.
Nothing looks familiar. Everything looks like it's in Espanol and you don't speak Spanish. Right?
Yeah.
Everything looks different.
It doesn't even look like letters.
That's where the key words of like tonight is going to pay off. That's where like the techniques and strategies that we're selling for our workshop on Sunday, the very first one that we're going to have is going to come in handy. Because, guys, it doesn't matter how many times you study content sometimes. If you don't have a strategy and a technique to go about breaking down these exam questions, it's like going in there like a naked call. You're uncovered. Right?
You're not wrong.
You got nothing. You got nothing. So this Sunday, as we're talking about all the different things that we're going to talk about tonight, like the Monday, we talk about keywords. We're talking about breaking down test-taking techniques and strategies for these exams, as we always do for free on the Studying Brew. We've been asked to do workshops before.
Yes, we have.
This is our very first workshop. It is in person. It's only a 65-seater. We are selling seats pretty quick.
Yeah.
So I would get on this. You don't have to have a membership. You don't have to have you don't have to pay us like our normal members. You don't have to get into our content. This is purely all exam strategies and techniques on how to break down any multiple choice exam. When I say any, Brandy's might be putting in some chemistry questions from like AP exams. She might be putting in some history questions. She might be just putting in questions about Disney characters. It doesn't matter what it is. You can use these strategies to start mastering multiple choice exams. I know there's a lot of you in this congregation, if I'm going back to church. I know there's a lot of you that struggle with multiple choice exams. I know there's a lot of you before you even decided to take an exam, you already had the exam, anxiety and fear and struggles.
Yeah.
You already said the million times already before you even seen us, before you even been on, you logged in. The moment you found out that there is a licensing program or licensing part of the exam to get your licenses, you are a test, you were already freaking out. You weren't going to make it happen. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm horrible at this stuff. This is the kind of workshop that'll help you out. This in-person one is going to be in person. It is not going to be on anything else.
No, this one we are not.
We are rolling it back to the 1900s that you have to be there. And we're not zooming or streaming.
No.
This is our very first one. We don't want it out there on the interwebs because we know how people, borrow. Very good, Brandy. Very good. Borrow. Or one pays, and then there's like a whole office watching.
Yeah.
Brandy and I are a small mom and pop operation here. Legitimately.
It's just us.
It's just us. The employee of one, which is me.
We take turns being employee of the month.
Right. We go over to the wall and exchange pictures of who's the employee of the month. I put up Brandy's picture. Next month, she puts up my picture. That's what the employee of the month thing works. That's it. That's all. That's it. It's us.
It's us.
So we're just doing this, and in person, maybe at one point we'll go bigger, but and if you want it at your office and you can't make it to this Riverside one, this is one of many, and we will be able to go ahead and we'll be able to branch out. So if you like what you see, or maybe you really want this in your office, tell your RVP to reach out to us, or your office manager, or your branch manager, whoever it is, the manager to the assistant manager of the branch, have them reach out and go ahead and contact us so that way we can go ahead and do this in your office. And it is just passing techniques. It is like what you've seen in our TikToks.
Yeah.
It's what you see on the YouTubes. It's what you see everywhere. This is what we're doing. General admission is $100, but if you are a member, you obviously get some percentages off. And all you got to do is scan that QR code, or Brandy will have links in the chat, and you can go ahead and you can enroll. Just say, hey, what's up? We are kind of old fashioned. We will be like looking up people's membership, verifying, and then we'll get you the information to pay based on your membership and all that stuff. So if you like a hurry up process, let us know that you're not a member right off the bat, and then we'll get to it, and we'll just send you the link. But it is Sunday. It is August 24th. It'll be from 1 to 6 roughly.
Yeah.
And we will have a break in there too, because Brandy does have ADD, like stated before, right?
Oh, I need to get an extra Red Bull.
Already?
Well, I'm pre-planning.
We haven't even started it. All right, let's get on to the other part of this.
Okay.
We got all kinds of stuff. If you haven't been a member yet, if you haven't joined us for all of the stuff we do for our securities, we do have course videos. We do this during the week. We actually integrate that workshop into all of our live sessions during the week. That's what those live sessions are. It's not to teach you content that you can watch on anytime, anywhere, learn it. No, we're not doing that. We're in those live sessions that we have throughout the week that Brandy breaks down exactly how you should be able to look for this content in those exam questions, how to break them down, how to get to the answer. We have our own way of doing it, successful way of doing it. And that's what we do in those live sessions. So you have access to that. And those do have replays, by the way.
Yeah.
And those live sessions are during the day. So if you're on the East Coast, Central, Mountain, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's earlier in the day. There is replays. If you're at work, we got you. This is a system set up for people who are on the move or in different time zones. So we're used to this. One-on-one tutoring, we do have it available. We have small group tutoring. Books for sale, SIE 663, 65, 26. We have the Kona community over there on the Discord. The Kona community on the Discord doesn't require a membership. You can ask questions. You can send Brandy questions direct, but you have to hit the link in the chat to join it. or scan that QR code 951-290-3077. Give a call, give a text. And on Instagram, you can find us as well. Speaking of Instagram, if you're not following, well, follow us now because I do have a picture. They did let me know how they passed, but I don't have a graphic for them yet.
No,
What?
you're skipping one.
Well, I was gonna go back to it, Brandy,
Okay.
because we got a passer. Congratulations. 3 slides down. We got a passer. Congratulations to Sandra.
Yay, Sandra.
Mention right now because I will be talking about this tomorrow. SIE done. She got it done. Sent us a picture. Didn't have enough time to do the graphic. It was a busy week, busy Monday, busy everything. So I will get that out and I'll let you guys know how she passed. And I will tell you this. Do you know what the number one thing she said? What'd she say?
She said PMA, and she said techniques.
And prayers.
Prayers.
Yes.
Prayers.
PMA.
PMA.
The mental attitude.
Yeah.
Techniques.
Yeah.
Prayers.
Yeah.
Boom. We will have all that on Sunday.
We will have
all 3 at Sunday. So there you go. Congratulations. We will have that up there. And we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
All right. Tomorrow's schedule. We do have tomorrow's classes in session. We have SIE live. And the SIE live, like I said, Brandy's going to take a topic. What's tomorrow's topic? Do you know? Do you remember?
economics.
Economics. She's going to take economics. She's going to have economic questions. She's going to break them down like Charlie Brown, showing you how to do that Kona system of applying the strategies, the techniques, all that great stuff. So you can understand how to see those questions on those how you might possibly see those economic questions on the real exam and how to stop struggling with it.
Yes.
There you go. That's what's in the SIE. And then Kona Study Hall. If you need an hour of study and you want to be able to ask Brandy questions as you go through a quiz by yourself, guess what? You can ask Brandy questions as you're in that Kona Study Hall. She'll be there for an hour going through that study hall with you. And you can just say, hey, help me out here. And that's what that's there to do.
And I'll say, hey, what's up?
Hey, hey, hey. All right. Speaking of hey, 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 and give me some help. We're going to go right into those questions tonight. We're going to break down some questions for you. Applying those keywords, those key connections. Tonight is Kona keyword, or what do we used to call it? Kona catchphrase.
Kona catchphrase. We're going to look at words.
It is a game that we play where you participate in the chat if you really want to be successful at starting to break this stuff down, learning the keywords, how to see those exam questions in a different way. We're going to put questions up, answers first always. I'm going to read them. We want you to put in the chat what you see in those answers that are similar, maybe, opposite, maybe. When I say opposite or similar, you don't need to know content. Let's say you're studying, what doesn't matter what exam you're studying.
Yeah.
You can see one answer has an up in it.
Yeah.
The other answer has a down, can't you? Or can you see that 2 of them say up, up? Guess what? That's something you need to put in there. Can you see that one answer may have an and in it and the other don't? The others don't? Maybe one of the answers is just one word. Put that in there. Doesn't matter. No securities content at all. Put those mentions in the chat.
I want you guys to focus on the words that what they mean in the real life. That's what I mean. That's what I want.
So that's tonight's
words.
So that's tonight's hint at what you should be looking for.
Yes.
What certain words mean in real life.
Yes, not securities life.
Not securities life. Your life.
Yes.
Real life.
Yeah.
Adult life.
Yes.
Maybe kid life. I don't know.
Just not.
Depends on how sophisticated you were.
Security.
Just not securities.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Let's do this. Guaranteed double digits returns. No risk of value fluctuation. The option to convert to equity for potential capital gains. D, exemption from market interest rate effects. So right off the bat, people are like hitting that guaranteed.
That's a good word to pay attention to.
No risk is another one. Right? No risk. Those are all red flags. Red flags. The option. That's a good one.
I'm going to go a little bit further.
Option to convert.
Yes.
And then D, exemption from market interest rate. Exemption is a big word.
I'm going to go I wish I can just highlight that whole statement, but I'm going to go exemption from rate effects. So it's like both of those words. Like,
Okay, so let's go through it. Like you said, guaranteed means that you're guaranteed. Like there's basically the same as B, I would say almost.
yeah, I think one's like saying flat and one's like, yay. But either way, you're not gonna lose.
You can't lose.
No
You
losing.
lose, no lose situations,
Can't lose.
which is really weird in securities, but we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And then exemption means you're just exempt from everything.
Which is actually kind of the same thing. Like you can't lose. If you think about it, if you're going to be exempt from effects, that's basically saying that you can't lose either.
Isn't that like what do they call that in gaming? God mode, where like you
Yeah.
like no matter how many times your opponent can shoot you, you don't die.
Yeah.
You don't lose anything.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
All right. And then option seems like the only one that seems real.
The option to convert, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which of the following is a benefit of an investor holding a convertible bond? Oh, convertible.
Yeah. Like you guys see that? Like that's dude. Duh.
Duh.
Boom, boom,
Look,
boom.
look, we
Nah.
could have probably seen the question and we could have got there. But a lot of times people read the question and then what do? You guys trip out and you guys start thinking about all the content and like, how does it all relate? Blah, 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 blah.
Blah blah blah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Break down, look for those keywords, confirming the question.
And sometimes it's very helpful to practice these things, even though you can be like, I'm just going to look at that question. Practice this because inevitably you guys are going to be faced with something that you haven't studied. It's just fact. Every question has 5 or 10 questions that are not based on what you studied.
Chances are on the real exam, the question is going to be much longer.
Yeah.
Bigger, more intimidating.
Yeah.
But the keyword still is going to be in there, convertible.
Exactly.
And the answers might be longer, but the keyword is going to be in there, convert. So it doesn't really matter.
Exactly.
Securities bought and sold on the NYSE, securities sold in the public to the public by the issuer, securities sold on both the OTC and the NYSE, securities bought and sold on the OTC.
Yeah, there's and in 3 of them.
So that means B is no and.
No and.
Securities sold to the public by
Yep,
the issuer.
they're all securities.
They're all securities. So we can take that out.
And B is different.
I would say A and D are bought. Oh, bought and sold. And then B and C. Where did I see it? B is just sold.
Yep. It's different.
That is different.
Mm-hmm. Could have squeezed this tomorrow.
Yeah. Which of the following would take place in the primary market? Not knowing anything, I probably would have picked B. I don't know. But I didn't say the keywords. This is keyword night, primary market, technique night,
Ooh,
public, primary, issuer, B.
I mean,
if I was techniquing it out, I would have gone B.
Yeah, I was trying to see. Primary usually means the first. You're the primary owner. You're the first owner. If you're going by the issuer, that's buying it from the manufacturer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Also, the only one that didn't have an and in it.
Yeah.
That's it. There was no boths.
No. Yeah. Can't. So, okay. Don't read all this.
Thank God.
I forgot what night it was. And I'm going to tell you honestly, I just read D because it is the shortest. And I'm like, okay, representative invites a trader from another broker dealer to join for a hockey game.
That's
so,
okay.
And I don't see, and it says not a violation.
That's it.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm just gonna pick D. I'm just not. It sounded legit. I'm just,
Sometimes that's the way it goes.
yeah, I didn't want to read all that.
How many of you would have done this the same normie way and you would have looked through all of those answers? And how many of you are reading the answers anyway because you just want to read them?
Yeah, exactly. I ain't got no time to read that.
But why?
Nobody got time for that.
Nobody got time for that.
Yeah. If this was a real exam, I probably would have double checked, but it seemed legit.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the answer, guys, this is why we look at answers first. Look
Yeah.
how much easier that was.
So like you guys might have been like, Brandy, that took so long. That was such a short question. That took a long time, right? And you're not wrong, but look at how fast we did it here because why we trusted that. We had two answer choices. Two questions. We trusted it. We went with it, and I saved so much time not reading A, B, and C.
No point.
Yeah.
A, in person, like the KonaButterflyz workshop on Sunday, August 24th. Get your enrollment now. By telephone or text, not with the workshop.
No.
By proxy delivered online, not going to happen in that workshop either. By proxy delivered
Okay.
by mail.
Stop confusing people. Okay.
Sorry. In person is the most simplest.
It is. I don't know why William's picking B, but I will say telephone or text message is not legit.
It's not a thing.
It's not.
It's not a thing.
It's not a thing.
Can you vote? I mean, if it's securities world, you usually can't vote by telephone or text, unless it's American Idol. Then I hear you can call their a 1-800 number.
Yeah.
And then in case everything else is wrong.
Yeah, and it's the only one that has like two options, right? Telephone or text message. So yeah, you can read the question.
Except. So I'm not even read the question.
Let me ask you a question. You didn't see these questions, obviously.
Nah.
But you said voting.
Yeah, I did say vote.
Why?
But proxy delivered online, by proxy delivered by mail, in person. These all seem like voting things. By telephone or text, that's still a voting thing, but you only see that on game shows.
Yeah, that's not a legit way
reality shows.
Yeah, that's not by voting by telephone or text messages is not a real thing in the real world.
I already knew it wasn't a thing. I zeroed in on that, except boom.
But
not reading the rest of that nonsense.
Look at that, guys. How cool is that he didn't even like the word vote wasn't even on the screen yet, and he totally linked it just because of proxy, because we always hear proxy with voting.
Right.
That's key. That's using the words on the screens, guy. That's using the words on the screen, guys. That's what I meant to say.
Guy. I think I heard you.
Yeah, I know. Ladies and
We
gentlemen.
use guy like they.
Yeah.
In case anybody's offended.
Yeah, sorry.
D, operating costs. C, total revenue. B, gross income. A, profit after all expenses and taxes.
I had a conversation with my son about this.
Profit after all expenses and taxes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look, does anybody, because I used to confuse this all the time.
What does the net income on an income statement represent?
So my first question when I saw all this stuff was, if it says net income in the question, how could it be gross income?
It's all the fish in the net.
And so I had the conversation with the 16-year-old in the house, and I said, do you know the difference between net and gross? He said the opposite thing. He's like, I see a boot in a net, and I'm like, ew, that's gross. I'm going to take it out. And I'm like, no, that's not the right thing.
Nope.
It's more like net only keeps what you want in it, takes out the rest. And gross is like, ew, gross. It has everything. And he's like, no, it doesn't. Anyways, I said, look, it's the answer. So in case you guys were wondering, net income means there's stuff taken out. So anytime you guys see the word net, anytime you guys see the word net, that means there's stuff taken out.
It's gone through a filter.
Yes. It's been filtered. I like that. Filtered. Go ahead.
D, the yield to call, the yield to maturity, the current yield. A, the nominal yield.
Some of you are going, I hate bonds. Why did she put that on there?
Net. More filtered than Nestle's water. Nestle's water's gross. I don't care if I offended anybody.
All right, let's look at the words, right? Everybody's putting seesaw, but remember, no securities content, right? So we got all of these answer choices have the word yield in it.
Yeah.
But call is different. Maturity is different. Current is different. And nominal is different. That's
nominal.
I know. Thank you. That right there is what we mean by keywords. What makes each answer choice stand out? Make sense? Okay. There's really no technique there. Just the words. You read the question.
The corporate bond has stated yield set at the time of insurance. This stated yield is also known as.
Okay. Watch, guys. I mean, Diana, I hear you. I mean, I see you. Get it? Because I can't hear you, but I can see you. Stated doesn't sound like call.
Issuance. I said it wrong. Issuance.
Yes.
Time of issuance.
Stated doesn't sound like call. Stated doesn't sound like maturity. And stated is definitely not current.
It sounds like a nominal. Sounds like the numbers.
That's what you get out of that word? Not numbers?
Yeah, I just connected in my brain like that.
That's crazy.
Numbers.
I've always thought it normal. Like nominal is like normal.
I don't know why. I have no rhyme or reason for that.
Yeah, like I'm not I didn't know.
Googling it and saying, "Oh, that's not numbers."
But if you think about it, you're not wrong
It
because
just rhymes with numeral, nominal, numeral, or it doesn't even rhyme. But I don't know. In my brain, it that rhymes.
but it's not wrong.
Welcome to my brain. It's sideways.
Hey, members get a insight of my brain every day.
My brain is sideways. What do you want me to say?
No,
It works with me.
I was just saying it's not wrong.
I didn't say it was right or wrong. I'm just saying my brain's sideways. Sometimes, guys, look, if you got like these sideways brain ideas that the way you connect it, but it works and you get a right answer, keep your brain sideways. It works for you for years. We're not trying to turn it back the other way. We're just trying to make it work. So why? You can get a pass notice.
That's all we need.
That's all we need. It doesn't matter. We're not trying to do any kind of brain surgery and trying to figure out your brain how, you need to make it better. No, we're not doing that. We're making what you got work so you can get a pass notice. Right. We're showing you how the keywords so you can make connections so you can get what? A pass notice.
Pass.
Because guys, if you can get a few of these questions answered quickly without a lot of thought, maybe not even any knowledge, it just only adds up to the win total.
That's right.
And you get enough wins, you get a pass notice. That's it. The difference between somebody walking out with a pass notice with an 89%, a 92%, 92%, a 70%, and a 74% is all the same. It's a pass notice.
Right.
Unless you're taking the 65. But it's all pass notice. It's all pass. That's it. Nobody cares. Get 100%, they don't even tell you.
Guys, I took my test during the time when they actually gave you your score for passing. And nobody's ever asked me what my passing score was. Nobody ever asked.
Nobody cares. Nobody knows. Nobody cares.
They probably don't even know you have to take a test.
Neither should you, because they don't even put the number on there anymore. That's how much it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So focus on the right things. Focus on the things that get you to a right answer. Stop toiling. Stop double thinking. Stop overthinking. Stop overstudying. Just make this work. And if you have a hard time with it, we do have a workshop for you. And we have those live sessions happening tomorrow.
Yes, we have the SIE.
And we'll have more of the free test taking techniques Tuesday, tomorrow night, same bat time, same bat channel, studying brew. We'll be back. Until then, everybody, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep the positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you all so much for being on. We so super appreciate you practicing the words in your quizzes. We will see you guys tomorrow night. Have a great one.